has a new video and a lovely new wardrobe to coincide with the Biden administration being inaugurated the other day. He's definitely not overreacting and being a big baby. Trust me. So, let's take a look.
Did you hear me?
Alright,
Yes.
everyone, talk about the most massive fucking cocksucking, disgusting bullshit you could possibly have from an incoming asterisk president.
Do you think he's maybe a little bit salty? Seems salty.
Oh, he's the Dead Sea.
And also, yes, for those who don't know, Styx doesn't even live in the United States, so I don't know why he's so concerned. Just seems odd. Seems a little LARPy, but whatever.
We gotta talk about Biden again. Oh, little Joe. He's doing the
There's
paranoia
nothing funny
thing
about
now.
the tools of
I don't know,
capitalism.
is paranoia a sign of Alzheimer's disease?
You're wearing a gas mask and helmet!
And holding his microphone.
Yeah, this annoys me. I hate when people do this. I have a bad habit of, like, fussing with my mic, but it's on a stand, you know? Because I'm recording things, and it makes sense to have a stand for that. Mark Sargent, who's a flat earther, did this same thing for a while where he refused to, like, put his mic on a stand. He'd hold it. It's like, how do I put this? It's a way for someone to feel quirky. Like, I don't have my mic on a mic stand. I hold it. Like, just put it on a stand. God damn.
Isn't it a little bit odd when the incoming asterisk commander-in-chief is literally purging National Guardsmen from around him?
Not when the Capitol was attacked on the 6th with the intent of killing and kidnapping senators and House members. No, it's not paranoid to make sure that the people who are in the military protecting you aren't of that same political persuasion.
Based on their political views? Like, what a fucking load of disgusting...
If your political views are that the president who was democratically elected is illegitimate and should be violently overthrown, then yeah, you should be disqualified from trying to protect that individual.
Stupidity. The idea that an element of the military that doesn't necessarily like your political views is going to shoot you or something, that's the ultimate disrespect to our entire military. This dude...
There were literally veterans, cops, and military members at the Capitol insurrection. We know that there are people in the military and policing that are on the side of insurrectionists. I think Styx is just really, really salty that the insurrection attempt failed and not even a single senator got killed, which is good. It's good to not kill senators. I know that's spicy for Styx, but it is true.
Dude's supposedly their leader. So I guess, yeah, talk about unity. Hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, if you said something on social media 3 years ago I don't fucking like, you're not allowed to be on my security detail because...
Did you know that being on the president's security detail is not one of the 10 things in the Bill of Rights? It doesn't go speech, guns, not having to quarter troops, the right to protect the president if you're in the military. That's actually not in there. So they can have discretion on who they decide to let into the presidential protection detail. Funny how that works.
Because I don't trust you. Did Trump ever do this? If Trump had done this, the MSM would call him a dictator wannabe. If Trump had said, well, I'm not going to have anyone that voted for Hillary Clinton on my detail. I don't trust the Secret Service at all because some of them are Democrats or whatever.
Was there an attempt on Trump's life at any point during his administration? Was there an attempt during Trump's presidency to storm the Capitol building and kidnap and kill people in our government? No? Cool.
They would have flipped out. They probably would have fucking impeached him for it.
People on the right really, really hate the idea that context matters, because if they can try and equivocate and boil everything down to simple enough terms that literally any action is the equivalent on either side, even when one side is justified and the other side wouldn't be, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to watch them do that time and time again and act like it doesn't matter. I don't know.
But now, Beijing Biden, he faces no questions. They'd rather talk about his dogs. They'd rather talk about his dog socks, his ice cream. It's funny, he had a fluff piece. Literally the other day on, like, HuffPo. Oh, all the times that his love for ice cream melted our hearts. What a fucking pile of bitchin' bullshit. Anyway, so I guess,
I can go and find many articles about Biden right now that are serious. Let's go. Let's see. Readout of President Joe Biden's call with Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Biden signs executive order on stimulus checks, food stamps, and minimum wage. Let's see. Biden administration defends removing Churchill statue from the Oval Office. Biden has promised reforms to Social Security. Like, all of these articles are serious articles about Biden. Like, they're not pap, you know, oh, he likes ice cream or whatever. There are plenty of serious... It frustrates me that these people, and we saw someone earlier that made a similar claim, I think it was John Doyle, who's like, oh, all the mainstream media is doing is talking about, you know, Joe Biden's dogs and what flavor of ice cream he likes. And it's like, you picked one silly pap article out of hundreds and hundreds of serious articles on policy, very specifically because you just hate Joe Biden and you can't actively talk about the things he's done, because then you'd have to go on the record saying, like, I don't like the fact that he helped enshrine LGBT rights in the federal government. Like, just say that if you think that. That way we can have a discussion instead of you having these little rhetorical proxy wars over ice cream articles.
Beijing Biden is literally paranoid now, too. So our asterisk president, he's paranoid. He forgets where he is. He says weird racist shit. And the MSM won't even...
What weird racist thing has Biden said in the last 2 days? I'll eviscerate him for it. I absolutely will. What did he say? Because everyone's already covered the cringe that he said in the past. Like, what was it? Oh God. Poor kids have the same opportunities as white kids or something. He said some really dumb shit like that. I don't remember. He's said, like, bullshit in the past. But that's been covered, Styx.
Call him out. Meanwhile, that same MSM is headhunting after alt media and alt tech in order to try to deplatform anyone that tells the truth. You'll get the truth here. I'm almost glad that I can't upload to YouTube right now so I can be a lot more frank about things.
This is on YouTube. Okay, whatever.
Fuck Beijing Biden, he's a retard. Anyway.
Oh, nope, hold on.
Beijing Biden, he's a...
Doon 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 doon. No, I won't. I won't.
Retard. Anyway, it's also the liberals have sold out, number one. We got to talk about that really briefly, because they're defending Liz Cheney right now. They're defending Mitt Romney. Mitch McConnell, because he comes in and says, well, the Turtle Man backstabs Trump at the 11th hour, by the way. Talk about twisting the knife. He's like, well, his comments inflamed things at the Capitol. People had incited what happened. Fucking bullshit. Fucking Turtle Man. I knew I was right not to trust this bastard. Anyway, he was born out of his mother's asshole, not her pussy. That was too busy. And then...
What is Styx doing? Styx is, like, straight up not having a good time since Biden got inaugurated, I guess. Because this is, like, pathetic. What?
Also, here's one good thing. Beijing Biden is not a 0 out of 10 asterisk incoming Manchurian candidate. He's a 0.5 out of 10. So see, he's not at rock bottom. He's actually got a half a point. Here's why. He just fucking fucked the leftists completely. Now these grifting sellouts, in order to save their dying careers, won't say anything, but I guarantee inside they're pissed. Why? Did you see his immigration proposal? Did I not claim, as soon as he was nominated, hey, if he's elected, you know, he's going to go back on all these promises he's making. He already did it on guns. Now he's going after potentially crypto through Janet Yellen. Talk about an investment that people like the Moocher aren't going to be very happy about in the future. Whoops, fuck you, you're going to lose millions of dollars. Crypto will still rise, but it'll be a longer-term curve. It'll be depressed somewhat by such rancor. Did you see his immigration proposal? Oh, you can get citizenship in 8 years. Oh, so you're not going to...
That's better than deporting people? He also made sure DACA continues, all sorts of other things. That's fine. Providing a path to citizenship for people is good. I'd prefer he outright was like, fine, we'll do like a big amnesty thing and we'll give citizenship to people. But like, you understand the alternative is Trump, right? Who was separating children at the border? I don't know what Biden's current thing on that is. I would hope that they've started winding that shit down. But either way, like, Trump tried to get rid of DACA and all sorts of stuff, and tried to build a big pointless wall. Just seems stupid.
Instantly grant amnesty to all these people. Very interesting. Just as goddamn fucking predicted. You know what's gonna happen? He's saying 8 years, because he figures that in the off chance he's actually still alive in 8 years and hasn't burst a blood vessel in his brain or some shit, or gotten such bad Alzheimer's he has to step down, leading to President Camel Toe, he's figuring then they can kick the can down the road further. They know the GOP will have the House and Senate 2 years, and reverse it. They'll never give them amnesty. They want them to be slaves. They want these people to be in a gray area where they can work but they don't get full benefits. They've created a slave class of 11 million people, and they're leftists out.
Because you cared so much about undocumented immigrants prior to this. I would agree. I think amnesty would be great. I think they should do that, and I think they should push Biden to do that. I would agree. But again, I don't regret voting for Biden because the alternative was Trump, and Trump treats undocumented immigrants worse than Biden.
There that consider that to be good. You consider that to be merciful. It'd be more merciful to kill these people or send them back to their homes.
You want to run that by me again?
You consider that to be merciful. It'd be more merciful to kill these people or send them back to their homes.
One more time. Let's run that back.
You consider that to be merciful. It'd be more merciful to kill these people or send them back to their homes.
One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is genocide. One of these things you definitely shouldn't say. You're letting the Nazi mask slip off. What are you doing? What are you doing, Styx? What are you doing?
It'd be more merciful to send them back to the third world than to keep them as slaves here. These people have the audacity to call me a bigot because I oppose such a thing.
How dare you call me a bigot? Also, it would be better if we murdered all undocumented immigrants or something. What the hell?
Now, build the fucking wall. Biden's gonna stop that too, so, it's completely goddamn useless, and so is he. He's been useless since the day he was born out of his mother's asshole because her pussy was too busy. That's about all. Peace out.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with Styx? Is he okay? Is he doing okay? It seems like he's not doing okay. Jesus Christ. Is this like cringy military LARP outfit going to be part of his regular rotation? Because can I just say I am all for it? If Styx wants to make a fool out of himself regularly,
Twitter has really...
please, for the love of God, Styx, keep it up. I'm loving it. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Okay. I'm not gonna... that was a shorter one, but I'm not gonna cover more. That's enough Styx.